Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Disability and Neurodivergence special. We are here benefiting the Autistic Women and Non-Binary Network. I can speak English today, and speaking English, I can say the words that next run is Sonic Unleashed. We are so excited about that one. It's going to be a lot of fun. But before we get into it, I do need to tell you all that we have an incentive open for that run right now. It will be met when we get to $3,150 on the marathon total, so that means every donation counts automatically to that. And it would be to look at, see Nadia absolutely destroy, actually, the Windmill DLC, Windmill Isle DLC levels, and the Eggman Land level, which is the hardest level in the whole game. So we'd absolutely love to see that met. Please go ahead and click that donate to charity button underneath your screen or type !donate in chat. Use Twitch's charity tool because this is part of the Together for Good charity initiative, and help us help AWN Network in doing the amazing things that they do in promoting neurodiversity and disability justice. So, with that all set, let's go to Sonic Unleashed Recompiled all-day stages by Nadia. Let's speed it up in here.
Hey everyone, I am Nadia. Pleasure to be here. We will be running through all-day stages in Sonic Unleashed. It is basically a new game plus mode where, as the category name is, we go through every single day Sonic stage. Unlike any percent, however, we normally only go through Act 1s during any percent, but throughout this entire run, we will instead be playing not only Act 1s, we'll also be playing the additional Act 2 and Act 3s contained within the run. And I would also like to introduce my comms, Marcy and Peace.
Hi, I'm Comms, and this is also Comms Peas.
Hi, I'm Comms SMB, I guess you could say.
Oh no!
And
Am I
Comms
host?
C.
Yes,
you're
Host herself.
Host yourself. Okay.
oh, so I guess yeah.
That's me now. Well,
Satan
that's
host self.
okay.
All right.
So true. All right, let's get this show on the road.
All right, so I will be starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Have fun. Good luck.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with this is Sonic Unleashed, so y'all know it as the funny Sonic werewolf game. So get ready to see, I think, exactly one level of it. Oh my gosh, she got the clip immediately.
Wow.
Oh, nice! Let's go!
Look at that.
We still gotta. Okay.
Gotta land it. Yep,
That's fine. We're still good. We got it to an extent.
Awesome. Yeah, this is great. I mean, yeah, as many of y'all can see, Sonic Unleashed truly is one of those games where the walls are a suggestion, especially if we can keep our speed going up with the super speed that's possible in this game. We will be seeing a lot of speed tech being used throughout the all-day stages that we'll be playing here today. And yeah, we'll be going over the technical sides of it too, because this game is really fun. Sonic games are known for how fast they are. This one is definitely up there in terms of the speed for it. Oh my gosh, the camera can barely keep up at times.
Yeah. And of course, this is the recompiled version released earlier this year in hopes that we get to see an actual native port of Sonic Unleashed on PC games. Sega, if you're watching this.
Oh, look at that wall,
We got it, and we got the fast one.
Let's get the clock tower.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Huge first try in this level, y'all. Amazing.
It looks, as we say in the business.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Also, yes, Miku Sonic.
Miku Sonic, and we have Teto as well, over Chip.
There may or may not be a Hatsune Miku colorful stage run coming up tomorrow. Well, showcase. So if y'all want to see more Miku, !D&D in the chat for that schedule.
So you might have saw Nadia purposely miss the QTE. There will be some ones that she will actually use in order to basically get through that path as required. But for the most part, we kind of don't want to take those alternate paths. We just want to take the path that's pretty much, as fast as we possibly can.
Yep. There's a few mandatory QTEs in this game, and as well as some that aren't actually random. But we'll see those as they come up. And that's the end of Act 1 for the rooftop run. That was awesome, Nadia. That was super cool.
Thank you. That level is really, really hard. And one of the important things about day stages is the stage order. We can play in any order we want. So the goal is to try and knock out what I personally have as my hardest stages. Get them done with first. Okay, I'll get a restart because I do need boost here for some D-speed.
So this is Act 2 of Rooftop Run. Each of the acts for every level, there tends to be 3 acts per level, has a different theme of sorts. The first one is your typical sort of platformer. The second one, I believe, are often these lap-based ones. This level is the epitome of, all the Act 2s are the epitome of, we have Sonic Cross Worlds at home. Because we have these 3 laps we have to do. Ooh,
okay.
Not quite. And like any good racing game with laps, we do have an ultra shortcut that's available in this too. Unfortunately, Donnie didn't quite make it there, but that means we just could see another opportunity to see them just go super fast through this level. Pease, do you want to explain how the ultra shortcut here works?
Yeah, so essentially what we're trying to do is basically break a sequence so that the game takes us directly to lap 3. We're essentially skipping a lap 2. Every lap, the stage will change very slightly. And so essentially, again, we just want to go from laps 1 to 3, and then the goal ring is at the end of lap 3.
Okay. D-speed's being a little mean right now, but that's okay.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to explain as well.
Yeah.
There are 2 types of speed in this game. There's M speed and D speed. M speed applies to the 3D sections of the game, and D speed applies to the 2D sections of the game. So, because there is locked camera sections like this where we're playing in 2D, or 3D sections like we saw in Act 1 as well. And possibly in this too, if we land the tricks, we might be seeing some 2D and 3D, or 3D and 2D movement as well, which will be really fun and broken.
Okay, there we go. We got that one. So the hard one about this is that there aren't really any checkpoints I can actually go off of. So if I goof up, then usually it's just a level restart, which no big deal. Because these levels are usually pretty short anyways. And now I'm going to be going up for the lap skip right here.
Let's see.
Okay, I got it.
Nice. There we go.
Beautiful.
Beauty.
Yep, that dash back allows the second lap to be quote-unquote skipped. In reality, what happens here is that the second and third lap are loaded at the same time, so we can see these platforms kind of stacked on top of each other, because the game is very confused right now.
For sure.
That is fair, given how fast Nadia goes in this run. I think it's fair to be a little turned upside down by it.
Okay, and we're about to be at the end here. All right.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Good job.
Okay. So that is Act 2. That is not the last of the... Most Act 2s in this game are usually going to have lap-based systems. Act 3, this is one of the more unique Act 3s in the entire game. We are instead collecting 10 Chow in a small, closed-off area. Did I get that? I did not get that third one. I will do a quick restart.
There's also no checkpoints for finding the Chow, so... These are hard because Nadia is actually following a specific route in order to collect all the Chow. So if she misses one, that where she needs to go, then she'll most likely have to reset, since you essentially have to climb all the way down in order to get it, and it's very cumbersome at times.
All right, there's 2 more.
And that was another wonderful example of taking some cues from Nintendo. We have break the target at home, this level.
Yes.
Okay. And that is all of Rooftop Run. So glad we knocked that out. And now we're going to be going to Skyscraper Scamper, Act 1. Only Act 1. We will not be playing Act 2 till much, much later into the run.
I'm still really mad that Empire City is exclusive to the 360/POC versions of Unleashed. They could have put it in Unleashed, but no, they just had to make it just for this version. And you're gonna see it's one of the coolest level designs in all of Sonic, in my humble opinion.
Okay.
Are we really gonna see? Because I think Nadia's going so fast.
Well,
I haven't seen much.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I like it that way.
We're going super fast here. When you're hearing Hatsune, Sonic, Miku, whatever their name is, doing that, yeah, that sort of thing as well. That's called quick stepping, and we're using that in this run in order to maintain the D speed, that of which we're getting up as well. Just helps us continue to build that speed and then maintain it as well when we're not doing things like snaking or drifting about.
That's fine. We got
the big lunch.
We're good. So we didn't get the full interceptor skip, but we still got it. Sort of. Like a half skip. We're still saving
the first part of the bridge.
Yeah, we're still saving a lot of time. Normally there's like a long 2D section that we have to go through. Instead, you can just do an M speed jump out of bounds, and now we're here already. Gonna be doing some boost QSS here just to get through these enemies. Okay, we're out of there.
So speaking of going fast, I just want to mention that we do have an incentive open for bonus level showcase that is $3,150 on the marathon total. So that means any donation that y'all make to the AWN network would count towards being able to see those bonus levels that we have assembled for y'all, including Eggman Land, which is, Nadia will tell you, one of the hardest levels in the game. And right now we are at $3,078 towards that. So we have about $75 to go. Chat, now is absolutely the time to get on a $5 train that we started last run with Castlevania, or donate however much you would like. Get multiple tickets because we really want to see that bonus. Exclamation mark donate, or use the donate to charity button underneath your screen. And Nadia, let me know when I can read some wonderful donations eventually.
For sure. So right now we have just entered Savannah Citadel Act 2. This is essentially another lap course. The whole idea is that we're going to be running around, taking big jumps across the entire path or the entire track, doing just some M-speed shenanigans. Gonna make sure I make this turn. And as long as we hit these key checkpoints, again, we're just going through the level. Now would be a good time for donos.
Absolutely. We've got some tickets to that train that we were just talking about. We've got $5 from Kuda Chris. Thank you so much for your donation. And we've got $5 from Uno Squid. Fantastic. Both of y'all are on that train. And we've got $5 tickets from Boogdilla. Thank you so much for your donations towards the AWN network. And if y'all didn't know, the Autistic Women and Nonbinary Network is working towards neurodiversity acceptance and disability justice as part of the global disability rights movement. They are accepting of all neurodivergent people and disabled people through providing resources to them and ensuring there is policy and social support for all. You can visit awnnetwork.org to learn more. And click that donate to charity button underneath the screen, or type exclamation mark donate in chat to help us get to $3,150 by the end of this run for more levels.
See, I can take a quick restart. Okay.
Not quite.
So this is Cool Edge Act 2. This is yet another lap level, and this time we have some out of bounds shenanigans. First, I'm gonna try to get out of bounds using this wall here. There we go.
Nice.
We're now out of bounds. And so we're basically gonna be doing the same thing as Savannah Citadel Act 2, just hitting key checkpoints. So then we can skip lap triggers and other things. That's one.
I like whenever you pop out of bounds, there's just like some penguins chilling there, and then you're back phasing through walls.
It's awesome.
It's really great.
Just unphased.
All right, now we're back
Okay.
inbounds. And I just have to hit this. There we go.
Nice.
Well done.
And it's just like, I think it's the same group of penguins on every berg
Yeah.
as well.
They're used to Sonic Miku just kind of popping in and out.
Just in and
Normal
out.
occurrence.
Next up, we're going to be going to Shamar. And we're going to be doing Act 2. This is a very short level. Pretty straightforward. There's a lot of QTEs that we could potentially skip. I'll be going for a big jump right after this beginning section once. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's cool. Okay, so I'm going to line myself up here. It's fine. So the hard thing about that jump specifically you have to delay your jump by quite a bit. Went too far with D-speed. So you have to delay your jump by quite a bit in order to. I don't know how to explain it. It's more like, oh, I did not boost. That's good. Just go through this time. All right, see, I don't have boost again. I'm gonna have to take the QTE pads. That is okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I had boost that first time. I got confused for a second. These enemies are fine. So we'll just be taking the QTEs. We'll still be skipping some at the very end.
And I believe those are not RNG.
Some QTE levels. So these are RNG. You could see they have the random sign on them. The first and second ones weren't random. I'm pretty sure this one's random right here. Yep. And now we're just gonna be doing D-speed, and we're done.
Nice.
Blink of an eye.
No, really, these levels sometimes can be really short, but even though they are really short, they are still really hard. And sometimes you just gotta restart. It is what it is. But now we have a much longer level. We have a much longer level, and we're going into Dragon Road Act 1.
Oh, this one?
You do know this one. It's in that racing game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A certain Sonic
You
racing
have
game.
Crossworlds at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
That game's on sale right now. If anyone wants to, invest in a Sonic game. I'm sorry.
Pop on Crossroads.
That's a different Sonic game. That's fine.
Listen, Crossroads and Unleashed have like so many parallels. Like a lot of the courses in that game are from Unleashed. So
Yes.
Makes sense.
Okay, wait, I have a proposal. It's not a donation train we're getting on, it's a donation extreme gear. So donate $5 to get on your donation extreme gear, from Sonic Riders, and go ahead and unlock those bonus levels because we clearly really want to see them. This gameplay is so cool.
I'm the only non-knower in here. I don't know what you're talking about at all. I
You
feel
don't
left
know what
out.
an extreme gear?
How do you not know what it's basically like a hoverboard, but way cooler.
Yeah, it's a hoverboard. Yeah, a cool hoverboard.
It's a really cool hoverboard.
if
This is
you
news to me.
if you know Jet the Hog, that's pretty much his main vehicle of choice.
All right, let me look up Jet the Hog real quick.
Oh no!
Oh, Hawk, not Hog. Okay. Oh, it's the Green Blaze the Cat. I get it.
What?
What?
No, put some respect. Put some respect on Jet's name. Anyways, I tried going for a quick little out of bounds thing. They'll save a little bit of time, but it's okay.
Remove me from the call?
W-bit. W-bit.
Oh no!
Continue, Nadia. You were explaining something.
So, I attempted some out of bounds. Normally, you could get to that firework a little bit quicker, but again, don't want to stay there too long, trying over and over. It's all good. We're now actually near the end of the level already. We have these fun little rotating platforms to play on. And shortly after this section, that's fine, we have a checkpoint. So immediately after this section, I am going to be going for a big M-speed jump. That will be another interceptor chase skip. Because the thing about interceptor sections and why we want to skip them, they actually slow down Sonic's top speed versus where if we do a 3D and not 3D and 2D, if we do a M-speed jump as we're about to do here, we can basically keep our super broken uncapped top speed. That's fine. That's why we got the checkpoint. So we're gonna, as long as I don't hit that dash panel right there, I'll be able to run over here, jump on the side of the wall, and let's go for it again here. There we go. So normally I can hold this M speed for a little bit longer, but just for safety reasons, I'll end it off right now. But we'll still just QSS through. And we're gonna M speed to the end of the stage. Okay, and that's Dragon Road.
So fast.
Splendid.
Wow. Amazing.
So now we'll visit Act 2 and Act 3 later for Dragon Road. We're now actually going to Abdabat and be running through all of Jungle Joyride. Jungle Joyride 1 is an in-game level. It is one of the more harder levels in the game. It is a very long level. And immediately off the bat, I'm going to be okay, I saved it. Cool.
You're fine.
Nice save.
So there's a lot of QSS at the beginning there.
Feeling good.
I love Jason Griffith. It's probably one of my favorite parts. Okay.
Jason Griffith.
Oh, now
here we
you're
go.
just.
Stop. Stop. Bad bait.
Wait,
Oh no, I didn't realize there was a trivia show component to this.
I have an idea for
This is
everyone.
Think Fast.
I have an idea for everyone in the chat. So, whether it be a donation or just in general, donation, of course, you should tell us your favorite Sonic voice actor. It could be either Sonic or Shadow, because Jason Griffith, in my opinion, is the best Shadow.
I am personally a big Roger fan for Sonic. He is honestly my favorite Sonic VA out of the big three
Yeah.
for the US VAs. A more unpopular pick, but it's fine.
Well, I'll give you an even more unpopular pick, Jaleel White. That's my goat right there.
That's such a good pick.
No, you're base for that actually. That's a good pick.
We picking our favorite Sonic characters?
No, we're picking our favorite
No.
Sonic VAs.
Oh, VAs. What's that one dude from the Snap Cube that did Eggman?
Oh, Alfred? I love Alfred. Oh my gosh. I think it's Alfred. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but
Alfred Coleman.
I
It's
miss my
Alfred?
big
Okay,
kills.
that's awesome.
I miss her a lot.
Legend.
There's no way we're quoting this song here.
Yeah, that's as many as you get.
One more stop. So we're now
good.
entering the midsection of Jungle Joyride 1. We're going to be in 2D for a little bit. And if things go well, I should be going through it like butter. That's fine. Me next. Okay. That's fine. We have a checkpoint.
Sometimes Sonic just doesn't want to home
There
in
we
on
go.
those enemies.
Sometimes you just gotta throw the butter stick on the floor to soften it up, you know?
For sure.
What?
I don't know. I just went with it. I'm going to be so honest.
It's friction! Or like, what's that thing? Not gravity.
Inertia?
Thank you. Yeah, the thermodynamics thing. It's like... Anyways, Sonic... I was about to call it Sonic 06. This level's very cool.
Yep.
Hi, for coffee.
Okay. Random
Yeah.
QTE here, and we're actually gonna be near the end of the level. We're on a good pace too.
Nice.
Okay. So I'll be going for something here that I go for in any percent. Just once, because trying to go for this again, if you mess it up once, does take a little bit more time to actually set up. Okay, so we're gonna stop here. We're on some invisible collision, and if I do this right, I did not get the jump. I still sure. We'll take
so
it.
nice.
I'll take it over.
Let's go.
I'll take it over dying. That's sick. Awesome. So normally you can jump. You can do an M speed jump off of that invisible collision, and you'll land to where these red springs are. That's very glad. There we go. There's some invisible collision. All right, low 4 minute, JJ1. That's pretty good.
Nice. Let's go.
Nice.
Well done.
Huge. And you know what else is huge? Chat is getting us super close to those bonus levels. We are at $3,134 on the marathon. So that means we are $16. That's it. $16 away from seeing those bonus DLC levels and Eggman Land. So chat, please go ahead and type !donate or use that donate to charity button underneath your screen. Let's get there. And yeah, let me know when we've got time for donations eventually.
For sure. So this is yet another lap skip level where we will be doing lap skip shenanigans. Honestly, I think now would be a good time for donos. These laps are very straightforward. Once I view...
Fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, no problem. Just want to address a question in chat real quick. You do not have to click anything to donate towards our incentives. They are all milestones. So that means every donation automatically gets added towards the incentives that we're going to be doing during the Disability and Neurodivergence special, which is very cool. You don't have to click extra buttons. Great stuff. And speaking of great stuff, we've got tickets to that train. $5 from Gildrak01. Very nice. Thank you so much. And $5 from Data Driven Doug. Thank you so much for those generous donations. We've also got another $10 or 10 tickets to that train. $50 from the Sound Defense. Thank you so much for your generosity towards the Autistic Women and Non-Binary Network. Y'all are incredible. And I wanted to shout out something cool. We've got a $1 donation from Astrophysician. First of all, thank you so much for your generous donation. And second of all, that's something really cool about the donate to charity button here on Twitch during that we're using here for this Together for Good marathon that we're doing, is that you can actually donate a minimum of $1. So if you're not looking to donate, $5 or more than that, and you don't quite have, enough in the bank, it's not quite comfortable for you to donate that, you can still chip in. You can still help the AWN network by donating just a minimum of $1. It's really convenient, and it's a really cool way to make sure that, more people can get involved in donating to charity. So, !donate. Oh, and yep, there it is. Truri with the $16 to support Autistic Women and Non-Binary Network. So that means we have unlocked our incentive. Thank you so much, chat.
Let's go. Thank you so much.
Huge.
I'm very excited to... Yep.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to run those levels. Those levels are definitely harder than most of base game, in my opinion. And speaking of base game, we're now back. We just finished Jungle Joyride 3. That level, not too much to say about it. It's very straightforward. You have a lot of QSS shenanigans, and you're just trying to hold M speed as much as possible. Now we're actually going to be going back to Dragon Road, and we're going to be finishing the rest of Dragon Road. So we got Act 2 and Act 3 coming up. Act 2 is yet another lap level. We don't actually have any big lap skips like in JJ2 or the previous lap levels, but we'll still be trying to break it as much as possible with D-Speed.
It's safe.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so y'all a bunch of Sonic lore heads. Does this game take place after Eggman destroyed the moon?
Yes.
Yes.
That's so cool. I was wondering why there was no moon.
I'll do you one even better. This game takes place literally after how do I say this? This game takes place in the past, if that makes sense. Because if you know the ending of Sonic 06, where they essentially had to, do some time shenanigans. So it's, in essence, the events of 06 are supposed to be not canon, literally at the end of the game.
Oh.
So.
I was hoping this took place after, and Sonic met one human woman and then immediately transitioned. I get it.
Well, he technically met two, if you count secret rings.
That's true. You know what? Oh,
wait, no, 3, because Black Knight.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Black Knight. Yep.
Can't forget
There's a lot
Merlina.
more human women in this game than I remember.
I guess you gotta go play some Sonic.
This is true.
Yeah.
Played Sonic Advance 3.
That's not enough. You need
That's
more.
a good game.
I love that game. Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you what. You give me a standalone version of the Chow Garden from SA2, we'll talk.
I agree with that, actually.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So this is Dragon Road 3, or my bad piece.
Yeah, I was gonna say on the topic of other Sonic games, if you play Sonic Frontiers, you may recognize this one.
Yep, this was specifically in Ares Island. I forget which one. I just know I had to play this level a lot when I ran Frontiers. I don't miss it. To put it bluntly, I do not miss it. But we're actually going to be going back now to Holoska. That track is also banger in Crossworlds.
Yes.
But we're here during the daytime in Coolidge. And Coolidge Day is yet another long level. We actually have a cute little gimmick in this level too that'll be coming up later after this first section. Oh, there we go. Activate some D-speed a little bit, and we're gonna go into a little secret alternate path on the side here. And now we gotta stomp on this button. And so here's the gimmick of the level. We have bobsleds. In 3D, they do restrict our movement. All we could do is jump and slide around. But in this upcoming 2D section, if I hold straight right and I start mashing jump, once I go past a dash pad, Sonic should be moving much faster than normal. Or he could bonk something in the background too. That works. But we got one more dash pad here. It is like, I don't understand why this works. I just know it does, and it's very silly. You get very interesting results with that bobsled.
Oh my god, we're an issue. We're no longer an issue.
So now...
Thank you for tuning in.
I'm sorry. I was checking my notes. I was doing productive.
Okay, so now, very quickly, we're going to be doing some out-of-bounds shenanigans, doing some skips across the water, and getting into our little friend here. I mean, it's not so little, but, you know, he's a friend regardless.
True.
And now we're going to be entering a 2D section. This would be a good time for whatever is on your mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I was looking at that bobsled, and I'm thinking, Chet, I have a slightly cursed idea in mind, perhaps. So we love the Extreme Gear, and we've got some tickets to the Extreme Gears so far. But how about we make these $5 donations, or however much you would like to donate, into bobsled donations? And every single $5 that we get adds on to the bobsled to make the longest bobsled in the world. So, Chad, if you'd like to add on to our bobsled length, you can go ahead and donate to the AWN network. And we've got a start on our bobsled. We've got the first section already done. We've got $5 from Dizzler. So thank you very much for starting up our bobsled. So if you would like to make the longest, most cursed bobsled in the world while also donating towards the AWN network, you can go ahead and type !donate in chat or click the donate to charity button underneath your screen.
So speaking, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just going to say, in a world where Heelys are just kind of built into every hedgehog, it's amazing that they invented slaloming.
Yeah.
Kind of true.
This is sort of true. All right, now we're going to be going over back to Shamar, and we're going to be running through Arid Sands Act 1. Honestly, one of my favorite levels in the entire game, if you get it down right.
I used to mix up Spagonia and Shamar a lot as a kid.
Really? Oh, like the names?
Yeah, the names and the level designs in particular, because I actually had Unleashed first on the PS2. And of course, I had a completely different experience with the game itself. But again, I'd always like mix them up because like they look so similar for some reason. But then I got the 360 version and I could tell the difference.
Yeah. Shout outs to Specwe, by the way. That guy's awesome. I love Unleashed. And we're going to be entering a 2D section here. Get some D-speed, cut through that section like paper. And I'm going to be going for something here. Okay, that's a little sketch.
We're fine.
Nah, I'm gonna. So I don't.
2D movement
I don't think
we talked about.
I don't think I could save it. I'll go for it one more time. But it is possible to make
close,
It was.
Yeah, there are these sections of the game that really want to
We
try
can
to
still do
lock you
this.
into that 2D movement.
We're actually gonna go.
But if we approach them the right way,
We could still. I just need these guys out of the way. I do not want to homing attack them. Oh, okay. That also works.
All right.
We're standing on some. We're standing on some. Not quicksand. We're just on the edge of the cliff, apparently. Okay, and we did break jump glitch.
Whoa! Whoa!
So we did
Whoa.
break jump glitch. Not the.
break jump glitch.
Not
Not-
what we wanted.
Not exactly what we wanted.
Still
Okay,
impressive
so that's fine. To explain what just happened there. So when you are transitioning from a 3D to a 2D section, and it's very similar to M-Speed, except it's a tighter angle. If you basically you accelerate way absurdly faster than normal. So much to the point that you can crash the game. We don't want to do that, of course. So we're gonna restart the level. It's possible. There's quite a few sections you can actually do that in, and it is actually possible to control the break jump speed to really skip some levels, like Windmill Isle Act 2 break jump glitch, probably one of the most famous ones. That level gets down from like a minute 40 or something to just to simply like 20 seconds. It's crazy. Oh, wow. So we're just gonna be going through that section normally. Did not want to be down here, that's okay. There's a fun alternate path above us that saves some time. But this is just a short detour, no biggie. Okay, and we're gonna be skipping this QTE right here.
Chat, are we feeling good?
If you're feeling good, chat, please type 1 in the chat. Can we flood the chat with ones? I'd love to see.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Whoa!
My quick step did not go out. I'm sorry, Miku. All good. So what will be happening very soon is we'll be going for a 3D and 2D here. Very easy. All we have to do is hit this robot, stay on boost off of the right side of the rock, and we don't have to worry about break jump shenanigans here. So all I have to do now is just hold the angle, boost into that dash pad, and we are now skipping one of the longest 2D sections in this entire level. And now we're back. I still I'm trying to process the fact that I got break jump glitch. That is going for that jump specifically is a little bit quirky because you want to maintain M speed, so you have to like switch the direction. You're holding M speed several times, which specifically is pretty hard considering how little you have to tilt the stick in order to activate it. Because if you do too little or too much, then you kill your M speed, and that is the last thing we want to do. But we're now going to be visiting Savannah Citadel yet again. We're going to be doing Act 3 first, and then Act 1. Act 3 is a interesting level. It's also short. It's another lap-based level, but it's more similar to Dragon Road Act 2 in the sense that we're not going to exactly be doing like any crazy shenanigans where we skip an entire lap. More so, we're just going to be going around the entire level so fast that, well, we're already done actually. There we go.
Oh!
Did okay.
Yeah.
fair enough.
And now we're going to be doing Act 1. Act 1's a pretty basic level. Still really fun though, and this is usually, I like to call this the training grounds for anyone wanting to pick up this game. Because this level, this beginning area specifically, it is really easy to activate M speed, and you go absurdly fast too. And right after this section, we're going to be trying to jump off with D speed as well. Oh, we're good. We skipped some level. That is what we want. Oh. Sonic really likes the monkey bars. I like him too. Okay, and we're actually going to be going
when he maybe makes his return to the Olympics. I know he won't.
I miss those games.
I know.
Now it's just Sonic. There's no plumbers. Anyways,
Maybe one day.
maybe one day. So speeding through this section, this is the fastest path I'm going to be taking right now, because there's like so many different alternate paths in this specific 2D section. And using the stomp there off of the end of that little, I'm just going to call it slingshot thing, we could go up through this higher path, also just taking a faster way. Now we're actually at the end of the level. I'm gonna skip this QTE on purpose, get D speed here, and we're gonna maintain D speed. There we go. And I'm gonna be going for something here. There we go, nice. So what I just did, there's a very small window where the second you land on that rail, you can jump and homing attack those springs backwards. Normally they're at the very end of the level, but you could do it slightly earlier, saving some time. Now, here comes my favorite track. I love this track. Don't you peas in Crossworlds? I love this track.
In time trials, this is a good track. But online, it's got some hands. That's all I'm gonna say. It's got some hands. I'll be nice.
I'm sure a lot of people can relate to the open network tests with the monster truck gadget. Oh, those are some good times.
Oh.
I miss monster truck starter. Everyone just doing it at the very start in that very tiny corridor.
People still do it.
They still do, and I respect them. That's awesome. So, so interestingly, welcome to Windmill Isle in Apados. It's very interesting. We are doing the beginning of the run near the end of another run. But the Windmill Isle, Act 2, there isn't too much to say. It's just good movement, good vibes. There is, like I said earlier, there's a break jump glitch you could go for in this stage. The only issue is break jump glitches are really, really hard. Honestly,
by accident.
Sometimes it feels like it, but it's all good. Gonna be trying to activate some D speed here, this little section. And there are some alternate paths you could take here. We're gonna go left. Slide, jumping through. We don't want to homing attack that third guy. All good. And we're on a good pace here. This is sub 2. So, all right, this is one of the few times we want a QTE, mainly because this path is just easier to take. And that's Windmill Isle Act 2.
Nice.
I guess while we're gonna be here for a little bit. This is a hot take. I'm a fan of the crazy bass drop in the Crossworlds remix. Oh wait, no, I went back into Act 2. We need to go to Act 1.
Yeah. The soundtrack for Apados is like it's there.
What do you mean it's there? It's good. Put some respect.
It's like in Crossworlds you have to get used to it, in my opinion.
That's okay. That's true, and that's fair.
Yeah.
I was not a D1 hater. I heard that remix in the DJ mix. I was like, yep, this is for me. This slaps. It's a little it's different, but it slaps.
Yeah.
This is Windmill Isle Act 1. There's not much to say here. It's the tutorial stage, and we're already done with it. Luckily, since we met the incentive, we'll get to kind of run it back through that tutorial stage, except way cooler. And it's honestly an original level at that point. Now we're going to be doing Act 3, and this is also another stage in Frontiers, but we're going to be...
This is like the hardest level in the game. It's like so...
Yeah, it's so hard. This level is so obnoxiously hard.
Yeah, like genuinely impossible. I don't know how you did it.
I don't know either. I should be popping off right now.
How did Nadia do that?
I don't know. So that level is very easy. All you do is literally the end goal is like right behind you, and you just like you can turn yourself around on that rail through some unintentional means.
Yeah, and I believe time is coming up very soon.
Yes, it is. So this is the easiest level in the game. A little bit harder if you want to go fast, I guess, but I mean, I don't know. It's just here. Oh, I jumped too soon. That is my bad. I saw like I saw the shadow of the hammer, and I thought that was like the end of the platform earlier. So we're just gonna be jumping, air boosting, QSSing. That's it. How did I not get that checkpoint the first unit? Sure, that's fine, because we're at the end of the level anyways. I don't even know.
Are these the fabled like tilting towers, or like?
I think they are.
Yeah.
And that's time.
Nice.
GG. That was great.
All right. Oh, we
Absolutely
are under estimate. Let's go.
Totally.
I honestly got a little worried because of how Rooftop Run Act 2 was treating me. That level was being very mean. But all right. So that is all day stages for Sonic Unleashed Recompiled. Thank you. And thank you to Marcy and Peas as well for being on my couch alongside Satan as hosts. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate y'all being here. Now about that incentive. We do have it met, right?
Absolutely. Yes, we do. So go ahead and get started whenever you'd like. Give us a countdown.
All right. So we'll be counting down in 3, 2, 1, go. So welcome to the Windmill Isle DLC. We're going to be starting with what is called Act 4. This is a completely original stage. And I think you can already tell by those flaming pillars, these levels are meant to be a little more evil compared to...
Yeah. Lots of spikes.
It's okay, because we are Sonic the Hedgehog in Sonic Unleashed Recompiled. We could still go way faster than we are probably supposed to.
Exactly.
So, Act 4 is very straightforward. I'm getting some Crash Bandicoot vibes, just running through some straightforward corridors. And luckily, this is the shortest. I'd argue this is like the hardest DLC, probably. Oh, I try to be cool, go into the orange ring. This level is one of the hardest, but it's also one of the shortest, and we are done with that.
Nice.
Just done. Amazing.
That QTE is very scary at the end. And now we're going to be going over to Windmill Isle 1-2. So this is supposed to be the tutorial stage, but the interesting thing is some levels for the DLC are like hard mode versions. Other ones add so much to the original level that it might as well be a brand new one. And this is one of those cases. So here we are with a completely new beginning section for Windmill Isle. Nice. This is like a brand new level design for what's supposed to be the tutorial stage. We'll actually be running... oh, my stomp did not come out. All good. So, like I was saying, very soon after this point, we'll be seeing the beginning of what is the tutorial stage, or just 1-1, when you do any normal run of, let's say, any percent. But in this case, this level's gimmick, despite being tutorial level, we're basically running through the level backwards. So, and again, it's also way harder for no reason. Some of the placements for this stuff is genuinely ridiculous. But I think that's why it's really cool. And now I'm gonna be going for something here that's pretty hard. I'll go for it like a few times. I'm gonna focus up here. Okay, missed the light speed dash. So what I'm gonna be trying to do is, on this little small platform here, normally you have to just sit on it and wait forever. But if you do some things right, I think I'm too low. Yeah, too low. If you do like really precise light speed dash, because the way light speed dash works in this game is very weird. We should. That sent me low. I'll do it like 2 more times. So the way light speed dash works is very weird. It depends on how you approach the light speed dash. Okay, we got it. So
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. So that is way harder than it looks. The real reason why it is way obnoxiously harder is mainly due to the fact that I missed it. Okay, so I tried a homing attack there. That is fine. Gonna just be waiting. So the reason why going for that like light speed dash skip is so hard specifically is mainly due to the fact that if, let's say, I approach the light speed or like the trailed rings from slightly above, Sonic will be sent slightly downwards, and okay, did not go in the rainbow ring. That's all good.
Speaking of going downwards.
Yep. We're chilling. So, take damage here. I can actually go for M speed. I have the boost. Okay. I heard the pause. Or I heard the homing attack reticle. But so like I was saying about the light speed dash though, it's kind of the same deal. If you approach it from too low, then you'll get sent more upwards. There we go.
Nice.
All right, we're gonna do this QTE here. So basically in order to get that trick though, you need to get that light speed dash just right in the middle. And it's faster if you do 2 light speed dashes, but it's technically possible with 1. And I just find it to be slightly more consistent if I'm going for 1 light speed dash versus just 2 in a row. But now we're actually back at the beginning of the level, and this is the tutorial, as everyone probably recognizes. Of course, way more evil, because that's how evil this DLC is. I don't know why Sonic Team decided to do this, but it's fun. And we could still go through it fast. I'm gonna be trying to go for a little quirky jump here. Just need to be able to almost. There we go.
Nice.
That jump is way deceptively harder than it looks. I'm gonna be really honest.
Yeah, those rocks are slippery.
I love that that's the only kind of jump of its kind in this entire run.
Right.
As well. It's really funny.
It's such a random jump too, because in any percent, you could just do like homing attack chains. But for this specific level, since there's so many enemies you have to beat in order to activate the pulley, it's better. You're better off just running off to the side.
Makes sense.
So that is Act 1-2 done, and now we're going to be doing Act 2-2. This is basically a run back of Windmill Isle Act 2, except hard mode. And there are actually a couple of interesting quirks that are... I don't know if I could just skip some... There we go. There are some interesting different quirks about this level. So first off, we're going to be going there. Like, there's 4 enemies there instead of 3. This, because level design. But upcoming, we're going to be entering this 2D section. So right now, this seems very standard. I can play through it the same way. It is until this rainbow ring that, or maybe not. My speed is super slow anyways. I am honestly gonna take the death because we'll go through it faster.
For a second, I thought you were gonna like do a backup strat.
Oh, hello, Sonic. That is fine.
What is happening?
Yes. Oh, my speed is super restricted. Hello.
Woo.
Go, Sonic, go.
interesting.
There we go. Yeah, so going through or like jumping really early after that rainbow ring, you'll go through that section faster, but your physics will be a little bit different. And unlike Act 2, you can actually M-speed off of that rail as well. So even though it's basically very similar level design, it's still a very different run through. Like here as well. Oh, I did not boost. I forgot to boost, but that is all good. We're just gonna ignore that guy, all good. Oh, B-speed? That is fine. We'll have our fun, our stomps. We have some evil minds here. No jump, that's fine. Going through
Flashing
here.
onto that rail. Beautiful.
And the real final major change of this thing is first off, way longer QTE. And then second off, I'm gonna have to jump there because the devs hid a very tiny like trail of spikes at the end of that rail. It's evil.
Brutal.
Very, very mean.
Classic.
So we are now nearing the end of the showcase and we're going to be running the level. Everyone loves to talk about how hard this level is, and it's still hard in the speedrun.
It is.
Welcome to Eggman Land. So we do not play through this level in all day stages, which is why I wanted to include it in the incentive. I'm sure a couple of people are probably confused, like, why is it not considered here? Like, it's still a big stage. Well, the main reason is because the gimmick of this stage, you can play as both Sonic, Day Sonic, and the Werehog. There's going to be multiple sections where I actually have to turn into the Werehog in order to progress. Otherwise, we will be still going through as Day Sonic as much as we can. So here's upcoming bobsled skip. I need to focus up a little. And that is first try bobsled skip. All right, so
Nice, beautiful.
So what we just did, we are now in a bobsled skip section as Day Sonic. We have skipped over like I'm pretty sure it's like 2 sections of gameplay where it's like a long section as Day Sonic and then you're supposed to play as the Werehog. We don't have time for that. That's why we decide to let's just stand on some invisible collision and then we're gonna do an M-speed jump. And now we're all the way here. The interesting thing about that jump and why it's a little bit harder compared to others, I mentioned earlier in the run that for some jumps, you actually have to like change the direction you're holding M speed. Also, hello, Werehog Miku. Look at her go. But for some M speed jumps, you do have to change the direction you're holding. So in that instance for Eggman Land, I have to change my direction from a slight upright to a straight right. And if I don't do that, I will actually die, which is the last thing I want to do. Because it does take a little bit of time to get back and then reattempt it again. Anyways, this is the Werehog. The Werehog, for people who don't know, is it's a mix of 3D platforming, traditional 3D platforming, and beat 'em up gameplay. Right now, we are currently skipping over a lot of... Actually, this Werehog section is supposed to have a lot of long gameplay, long sections. Luckily, we could skip through it using some of our combat moves. That gives us extra mobility.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Nice.
We're done with the Werehog anyway. And we're back to Day Sonic. I'm going to be going for 3D, 2D. And we got it. Piece of cake. There we go. True. So, as mentioned earlier, or I guess to fully explain 3D, 2D, the way 3D, 2D works, You enter a 2D section with 3D physics, and a lot of unintended things happen. The main thing you need to know, we can go through much faster. Oh, I did not do an air boost down. That is okay, we have the checkpoint. I need these rings, thank you. The interesting thing about being 3D and 2D though is that you have to be careful with how you move. Yes, you have full control. Yes, you are faster, but you do have to keep in mind collision because, well, we are moving in a way that is not intended at all. Anyways, big M speed jump. We're gonna just skip a very long section and we're good.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna be a little bit careful here. I want this ring because if I die in this section of fans, I will have to try and go for that jump again, and I'd rather not. And now, here's the awesome thing about the werehog. The werehog can go through walls. Oh my gosh. I thought that was go through floor. We're good. So the werehog can go through walls in this game, and using a very specific combo, square, triangle, triangle, and then canceling your shield at a very precise time, Sonic just ignores collision. This breaks the werehog levels wide open, and it is no exception for Eggman Land. We are able to go on top of the slippy slide, and we're able to go back down here, just skipping not only basically the entire slide, but we are also able to skip that room there where you're supposed to do some combat or maybe press some switches. Doesn't matter because we're already gone. And now I'm going to be doing get through wall again. So then we could just run through this room, and now we're actually at the end of our showcase here. I do have to pull this switch in order to load some enemies that are required to be beaten in order to spawn the gold ring. Gonna activate my Unleashed. Unleashed will give us faster attack, and I'm gonna be going for Titan Clip. Nice, that's one. Goodbye, friend.
Ooh.
And number 2. There we go. And time.
Huge.
GG's. Woo!
All right, that is sub 5. Nice.
That is fabulous.
So that is the DLC and Eggman Land showcase for Sonic Unleashed. Thank you all so much for having me. I'm glad I was able to do this run for such a good cause. Especially as someone who is neurodivergent and very passionate about this blue guy who runs fast. Thank you, Marcy and Peas, for being on my couch again, and thank you, Satan, for hosting. And quick shout out to the Unleashed community. They helped me a lot, especially GT. Shout outs to GT and Ranbin. They helped me a lot with some of the skips in all day stages, because this run is unbelievably hard, but it's so cool, and without their help I wouldn't have been able to do it in the first place. So thank y'all. Also, one last shout out. I do want to give a shout out to 2 modders who are responsible for both this Miku mod and this Tuttle mod. So quick shout out to Deep Sea Berry for the Vocal Simp skin pack. This is why we have Miku Sonic in the first place. And shout out to Zeros_7 for the Kasane Teto over chip mod. These mods are fantastic. Go check them out on Game Banana and try them out for yourself and Unleash Recomp. And that's it. Thank you all again for having me.
Well, thank you
for
so
having
much.
us on.
Yeah, absolutely. This was a fantastic run and great bonus showcase as well. The game did not stand a chance. It was completely broken wide open, which is very, very cool to see. And you know what else would be cool to see, chat? We have just opened up a new milestone incentive for our very next game of Dark Souls 3. And it's a pretty fun one. If you were around for that viewfinder run earlier and you loved seeing Kate, the cat, then you're going to really like this. We have a Protect the Cat incentive. So how this is going to work is that our runner is going to have a nice little VTuber model of a cat next to them that's going to have some fun expressions. It's going to be super, super cute. But we're bringing this lovely kitty into the world of Dark Souls 3. So that means that we must arm our cat with the correct equipment to be able to survive. So if you'd like to give the cat a shield and a flask, you can do so by getting us to $3,250 on the marathon donated towards the Autistic Women and Nonbinary Network. You can donate through Donate to Charity underneath your screen and type !donate in the chat to go ahead and do so. Speaking of course, our next run after the break is going to be Dark Souls 3. That's going to be a lot of fun. So if you like some Souls gaming, absolutely stick around. This has been my time on the host mic for you all today, but I will be back tomorrow, and you are going to get an absolute treat in our next host, who is going to be the absolutely incomparable Anarchy. So please stick around, get ready for some Souls gaming, protect that cat by donating towards the AWN network, and have a lot of fun with the rest of the marathon of the day, y'all. Bye-bye.